And if people start understanding that, because people like RFK are in the leadership positions, and that's becoming part of the zeitgeist, it will change the way people buy and what they're willing to tolerate. But right now, the norm, because of corrupt incentives in a rigged system, is to be unhealthy. And I think when people get permission to push back against that, we could see an incredibly bright, beautiful future in a very short period of time in America. We believe that's possible.
I believe it's possible too, and I think it's incredibly cynical and unpatriotic to think that all Americans are lazy. It's like we operate on momentum, and if you've lived your life eating bad food and being sedentary, you're going to continue to do so unless something jolts you out of that. And if there's a moment in the zeitgeist where a good percentage of people start shifting in a very particular direction, taking care of themselves, and then the people around them see that and see the benefits and see these people improve, and then they become inspired to do it, it could have a huge effect on the population. There's a lot of Americans that are not lazy. No. You know, I'm American.
People want to live.
Yeah.
People want to be thrive. They want to thrive.
Energetic. Yeah. They want to have health, and they want to be successful in life. And one of the best ways to be successful in life is have more energy to pursue the things you're interested in.
Yeah.
And the only way you do that is if your body's healthy.
Many listeners are battling, surely, chronic conditions, diabetes, obesity, heart disease, etc. I don't think any listener in their head wants to be sick. I don't think any man wants to not walk their daughter down the aisle. My mom wanted to be healthy. She wanted to meet her grandchild, which she wasn't able to do. I think there's this slur and this lie. We are a free country. We should have sugary-filled foods, right? We should have beer. Drugs should be legal. But we should not be subsidizing Coca-Cola with food stamps. This standard of care is wrong. Like after my awakening with Casey, I thought, what do I want to do with my life? I started a company, and it writes letters of medical necessity, doctor's notes for food and exercise. We realized something that nobody in the healthcare system knows. Casey didn't learn this at Stanford.
I never, ever learned in medical school or residency that I could write a prescription for food or exercise. It's totally legal. And if you do that, it can be covered by, you can use tax advantage dollars tax-free. Never learned that in 9 years.
So you mean you could use tax dollars to give people gym memberships?
Yes.
That is right now legal. I never learned that. It's called a letter of medical necessary. So
our company TrueMed this year will do 500,000 gym membership recommendations from providers. We initially got a lot of questions from the industry because they've never heard these letters of medical necessity. We've walked in the law. As much as Pfizer has tried when I worked for Pfizer, the definition of medicine in the IRS tax code is not a synthetic pill made by a large pharmaceutical industry. The definition of medicine is something that's recommended by a medical practitioner for the prevention, reversal, cure, mitigation of a condition. The problem is that they've co-opted what medicine is in our brains, and at Stanford Med School, nobody understands this. So we've actually been educating members of Congress about this. But there's $150 billion in these HSA funds, and this is a message to everyone. Our company's doing it.